Get in here. Hello, you guys. This is going to be a pre-recorded video. Long time no see. You already know it's your tech princess, your greatest host. Look, welcome to another exclusive edition of Crowns and Tea with your favorite mean girl, your fabulous, my sweetest tech princess, and then me greatly cut. Okay, you guys, let's get into it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and just bear with me. I am testing logos, as you can see here. So if you see different logos during different streams, that's the reason why, and thank you for asking. Let's get straight into this. So as you can see, we're going to be speaking about, once again, you know what, you guys, this happens almost all the time, especially around election season, but point blank period, it happens like when they have nothing else to go on, or nothing else that's constructive to speak about. They're always trying to drag you back to, you know what I'm saying, just trauma-based type of past. And you ask yourselves why. Because individuals are going to have, some individuals who have common sense are going to come up with the same reason. Just ask yourself why they continue to do this. Then ask yourselves, what is the aftermath of toxic trauma bonding? Just attempts to continuously want to glue you to pain unnecessarily over and over and over again. It's been like this for over 200 years, you guys. So Emmett lost arrest warrant found, and I put that in tough air quotes. And it's amazing how individuals can, on one end, speak about the quote-unquote no-snitch policy, even though modern times individuals snitch on themselves, especially with depositions, you understand? But they speak about, and I don't know how true it is, they speak about running up on retirement homes, which that is illegal, and you can get a serious charge for that, basically. But how can you on one end say call for an arrest? This lady's like 80 years old, okay? Not that age matters, because if you do the crime, obviously you need to do the time. But individuals, you should not waste. Why I don't care about the arrest warrant being found, quote unquote, if it was in fact found, because I haven't seen any evidence of it. And why you shouldn't care either, because at any given time, any moment in space, at some point in time, you have to just know how to not necessarily leave the past in the past. But you guys, if you have no ties to, and when I say ties, I'm talking about DNA, family roots. If you have no ties to certain type of stories, there's no need for you to relive detrimental events or occurrences of the past, basically, because it doesn't do anything for your mental health, and it doesn't do anything for self-care. All it does is get your blood boiling for no given reason for the season, basically. And I think it's very filthy. So why I don't care about the Emmett Till's quote unquote lost arrest warrant being found, and neither should you. Individuals often care less about unnecessary trauma. You understand? They mentally almost always inflict upon themselves as they shove centuries of mishaps down your throats, which subsequently creates unnecessary toxic trauma bonding. Decade after decade, century after century, black folks on the plantations who refuse to get away, refuse to walk away, refuse to leave, generally know what type of pecking orders to expect. And they also know what type of pecking orders to bow down to as well. So make it make sense. Symbolism and tokenism, which have always been the norm for black plantations. And today, in modern times, it's still the very same norm, unfortunately. At what point in time, in space, will urban plantations say that they have enough? When will enough be enough? But how can you on one end promote, no snitch policy, quote unquote, but at the same time, the arrest warrant has been found, quote unquote, And individuals don't believe anything. That's not necessarily until they see it, but what difference will it make all these years later? So individuals promote no snitch policy, but at the same time, this old white lady should be, and it doesn't matter what color it is, should be held accountable or whatever. I also know it's illegal to run up on nursing homes if that part of the story is truly factual or not, because with all the fake news that's going on, we only can take things with a grain of salt, basically. But at the end of the day, it's not sure. But the unnecessary emotional trauma and nonstop brain trauma, and when I say that, I'm talking about toxic trauma bonding and nonstop brainwashing, which you have done for over 400 years, which is why black plantations are still in a sunken place, and black plantations are totally different from black communities who believe in development, especially economic development, who believe in generational wealth, no matter if it's penny wealth or what have you, who believe in organizing for real action, meaning to take proper steps in order to put your plans into motion, not just sitting around crying and whining about problems when you're not even trying to seek or get to some type of resolution and or solution. So this is what they do, you guys. Nonstop brainwashing is conclusively effective for the black plantations. Basically, at the end of the day, it's up to individuals to break toxic centuries of toxic soul ties. So we're going to be speaking about soul ties. We're not going to speak about metaphysics itself, because scientists generally are more equipped, and that's their arena right there. So we'll leave that to them. I don't see any scientists on this platform. But once again, we're going to get into toxic soul ties, because some individuals fake believe that you can manifest love and you cannot. Maybe God can place you in a position to where you bump into someone when you're at the same, when you're occupying the same space in any given moment in time, basically. But we're definitely, let me speak that one more time, we're definitely going to get into the soul ties when it comes into relationships. That's going to be for another episode. But once again, emotional trauma and nonstop brainwashing is conclusively effective for black plantations. But ultimately, it's up to individuals to break the toxic centuries of toxic soul ties. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to, once again, Crowns and Tea with your favorite mean girl, your fabulous, my sweetest tech princess, envy me greatly. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And we'll holler back. I'll talk to you later. Now I gotta jet. Bye.